Once upon a time, there lived a girl named Kayla. She was a bright and curious child, always eager to explore the world around her. But Kayla had one weakness: she hated waiting. No matter what it was, waiting for her turn in a game, waiting for the school bell to ring, or waiting for her parents to finish work, Kayla found waiting to be unbearable. One day, as Kayla was rushing to school, she stumbled upon an old woman sitting by the roadside. She was holding a basket of apples and looked tired and weary. "Would you like to buy an apple, little girl?" the old woman asked. Kayla really wanted an apple, but the old lady seemed so slow. She didn't have time to wait around. "Not today," she said, and hurried off to school. Kayla's struggle with waiting wasn't an easy one. She often found herself frustrated, impatient, and prone to outbursts of anger. One day, while waiting in line at the post office, Kayla's impatience got the better of her. She began to tap her foot, shift her weight from one foot to the other, and mutter under her breath. The people around her started to notice, and some of them began to look annoyed. One man even turned to her and said, "Can't you see we're all waiting here? You're not the only one in a hurry." Kayla felt embarrassed and ashamed. She knew that her behavior was unacceptable, but she couldn't seem to control herself. That night, as she lay in bed, Kayla couldn't stop thinking about what had happened at the post office. She felt like a failure, a child who couldn't even wait in line without causing a scene. One day, while waiting for dinner to be ready, Kayla's patience was put to the test once again. She could smell the delicious aroma of her mother's cooking, and her stomach grumbled with hunger. "How much longer until dinner is ready?" she whined. "It'll be ready when it's ready," her mother replied calmly. "It takes time to cook a good meal." Kayla sighed and slumped down in her chair. She couldn't wait any longer. "But I want to eat now," she yelled. "You need to learn how to wait patiently, Kayla," said Mommy. "We are all tired and hungry, but we need to wait until dinner is ready." Kayla didn't want to hear it. She stormed off to her room and slammed the door. For the next few days, Kayla was sullen and distant. She didn't want to talk to her parents, and she spent most of her time in her room. But as the days went by, Kayla began to notice something strange. Everywhere she went, people seemed to be waiting for something. The bus, the train, the doctor's appointment. And they all seemed to be doing it with a sense of calm and patience that she couldn't understand. Kayla couldn't help but wonder how they did it. So, she decided to ask them. One day, as she was waiting in line at the grocery store, she turned to the woman in front of her and asked, "How do you do it? How do you wait so patiently?" The woman smiled kindly and said, "Waiting is a part of life, my dear. It teaches us patience and resilience. And if we learn to wait with grace and dignity, we can face any challenge that comes our way." Kayla thought about this for a moment, then nodded. She began to see waiting in a new light, not as a burden, but as an opportunity to learn and grow. As time passed, Kayla became better at waiting. She learned to enjoy the small moments, watching the birds, feeling the breeze on her face, and taking in the beauty of the world around her. She even began to enjoy waiting in line, as she could strike up conversations with those around her and learn new things. That evening, while she was waiting for dinner, she decided to play with her little brother. And when they were done playing, she went to her mom and said, "I am done playing with my little brother, but since dinner is not ready yet, I can help make the table." Her mother was so happy to have some help. Kayla not only made the table, but she also decorated it with some candles and flowers. Before she knew it, dinner was ready. And it was delicious. The next day, as Kayla was walking home from school, she saw the old woman sitting by the roadside again. This time, Kayla didn't hesitate. She approached the woman and said, "I would like to buy an apple, please." The old woman smiled and handed her an apple. "I'm glad to see you enjoying your day, my dear," she said. Kayla smiled back. The old lady was right. She was enjoying her day. She felt a sense of pride and accomplishment. She had learned a valuable lesson, that waiting was not something to be feared or avoided, but something to be embraced and enjoyed. From that day on, Kayla approached life with a new sense of patience and resilience. She no longer rushed from one moment to the next, but took the time to savor each experience and appreciate the beauty of the world around her. And in doing so, she found a new sense of happiness and fulfillment that she had never known before.